boy. Last night at the Videogame Awards, Supergiant Games, guys behind both Bastion, Transistor and Pyre from last year, which gained critical acclaim pretty much everywhere. Shadow dropped a game called Hades. It's now in early access. You buy into it. This is literally my first time loading it up.
Tales are told of Hades, whose very name inspires fear and penitence, reminding us of the inevitable fate which we all share. I, however, mean to tell you such a tale. Listen carefully.
Goodbye, Father.
So
this place.
Immediately, I can just tell this is a you know, a game by Supermassive, just because of the isometric view, the design, you know, the whole hand drawn almost. It's very reminiscent of them, except the character is very 3D, if that makes sense, in comparison to. Oh, okay. That's a, okay. So A is like a dodge, like slash through. B is like a projectile, which creates these red orbs. Ah, ammo. Got ya. Okay, but I can't collect that now, so I'm kind of buggered. Boons from the gods and other bonuses appear here. Alright. Yeah, so I'm just making sure everything is recording. Might have to turn the volume down somewhat.
Go away.
It's weird to hear, like, Pyre's slightly different because obviously that was more of a like a party-based game, but with Transistor and Bastion before it, your protagonist was silent, so to have this kind of relatively vocal protagonist is kind of a bit weird, if I'm honest with you. RB, enter. I got 10 something or others for it. I want to know what that does. My Y move. Hi. So yeah, this got announced. Okay, that's like a heavy attack almost. Okay, so if I shoot an enemy, that crystal that I use to shoot said enemies gets caught in them. I guess the trick to it is by getting enemies caught in these. Ah, okay. He's a bit slow on the uptake after the dash.
There she is.
What is?
It's got to be her. Then here goes nothing. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
So, this is our character, Zagreus, Prince of the Underworld.
Hail, noble cousin. Now, let's get you from that miserable place. I'll see that all of us upon Olympus do our part, beginning here with me.
Okay. I like the look of Athena. She looks very cool. Oh, we get bonuses. Divine Strike, so that just attacks. But you can also deflect. And I can deflect it with the flank shot as well. Titan Toppler. Let's just go simple.
Thank you,
With
goddess.
Divine Strike.
Mine. This should be good. I'm hurt. Can't heal myself, but I can fight.
I like the voice acting. Zagreus, the voice of the character, it reminds me a lot of. I've been watching a show on Netflix called
Who are you?
The Last Kingdom. Fuck that up. Right, 5 health left. Can I do this? I really think this is going to be me dying. However, what they've done in this game in comparison to previous games, there wasn't really much. In terms of like Transistor and everything, there wasn't too much of a consequence to dying. Transistor, you lost access to some of your abilities the more you continue to try and do that. Fight in particular in those levels, but when you went back to like your command, like your unit, it basically allows you to gain all your abilities back. Bastion, there was no real penalty for failing, but with this game it is a roguelike, I guess, is the easiest way to say. HP. Shitty knickers. Oh no. Not good.
Damn it. I'm home.
The House of Hades.
Yes, carry on, everyone. Don't mind me.
Welcome to the House of Hades, where... Wait, I know you. Guess that means you died out there, huh? Well, don't be sad, though. Pretty much everybody dies sometime.
Some of us more than others.
Back already.
Oh, wow. It's like a weird cell shade. Those character models.
Infernal watchdog Cerberus regards the underworld prince with mixed emotions, from purest joy to deepest melancholy.
Go and turn the volume up slightly while we have this bit of exposition.
You watch over things for me, won't you, boy? You know I'd take you if I could.
Stupid boy. I told you nobody gets out of here, whether alive or dead. So how was your wanton ransacking of my domain?
Greetings, Father. My ransacking was a delight, thank you for asking. So I'll just be on my way again.
Be on your way indeed. What do I care? You shall never reach the surface. Go, see for yourself. What is it now?
I have an infernal part of the paperwork. As silly as that one line is, it's quite cool.
You've returned.
I have.
Good to see you, lad. Despite the
Oh,
circumstances.
Achilles.
Remember your training out there. The pain of death is but another obstacle.
Yeah, well, you're unstoppable now, mate. You're fucking floating. You ain't got no heel.
And fear is for the weak. Take care, Achilles.
What's this?
The House of Hades. That dark and lavishly appointed lair of the underworld's king is home not just to him, but to his willful progeny.
You know I can hear you, old man. No time to rest.
Why not? At least in this game, in comparison to the others, well, in...
What's the good word?
Should have listened to Mother. Cause of death, impalement. Oh. That's locked. Okay. So yeah, it's like...
You have come home.
I
Do
have...
not despair and hold to your resolve, child. Tell me something. Has the goddess Athena thus been true to her word and her willingness to lend you her support?
She has, Nyx. I'm grateful that you put us into contact and explained to her the situation that I'm in.
It gladdens me to hear it.
Hmm.
Seldom do Olympians consort with those born of the underworld. Yet your circumstances seemed due cause for an exception. She shall make a powerful ally.
Nyx. Now, this is based purely off of my own experience with Greek mythology, which is now pretty much zero. The only thing I learned about Greek mythology purely was out of Hercules, the Disney movie, and Smite. I thought Nyx, Knight Incarnate, was pronounced Nox. That was what I thought.
I'm back, room. Did you miss me?
Use the mirror to grow stronger. Oh great, so we're that vain, are we?
Bedchambers of Prince Zagreus lie in a perpetual state of utter disarray, despite his lord and master of the house repeatedly insisting that he pick everything up.
Oh, so we got a little fuckboy, have we?
Oh, come on. It's not that bad, is it?
Go to bed.
Not as comfy as it looks.
No. So RB is kind of like the action button, I guess.
Light and darkness guide me.
Chitonic Vitality. So per chamber I can get +1 health. What's God's Pride? Oh, okay. I'm just going to do that for the extra health.
Alright, I'm ready.
So, what is this? Zagreus wants to leave the underworld. I need to stop using RB for nothing. I'm sorry, the right stick.
No keepsakes yet. Locked. I can escape through that pink window there.
Okay.
I can do this. First get past the wretched shades of Tartarus. Easier said than done, and doubtless I'll be running into Meg. The River of Flame ought to be just beyond. Find a way up to Elysium from there, and after that... Alright, let's give it another shot.
Farthest chamber reached, 5 of 27. Okay. Okay, so I got the sword back. I feel like that should do more, you know?
Well, time to go get killed again.
I like that line. Well, time to go get killed again.
Thunder. Is that...
Zeus?
Is this really him? Okay. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Greetings there, young man. Look, your father's always been rather difficult, and he is not so much as called in quite some time. You'll have a better home where you belong, here on Olympus. And to help you on your journey, have my blessing.
All right. Definitely Thunder
Am I
Dash.
interrupting something? think so.
Cool.
Composed of such innumerable, ever-shifting, interlocking chambers, the underworld of Lord Hades all but guarantees the dead shall there remain until the end of time.
Good thing I'm not dead.
Oh, it is literally 1 health as well.
That's what you get.
Nice.
The underworld's power.
Give me gold. I like gold. Right. So I assume. Why does L team pair up with B? Weird. Okay, so this might just be my controller, but every time I use LT, which is what you're looking at right now, so I can look at my status and everything like that, it shoots my arrow or whatever that is. Right, so we can either go left or right. Right looks like an archery style thing, the right hand side looks explosive. We like explosions. Okay. Oh, I like the look of this.
Burn. A palm of power.
Ooh, what's this do?
Power of Olympus.
A palm of power. Okay, so it just literally just upgrades
They must have lots of these upon Olympus.
one of your skills.
They got me. No way to patch up. Got to keep going.
So it seems the kind of core way that you want to try and do like damage to them, from what I've done so far, is basically run into them, use the free sword combo or this. Basically use what they put in the environment to help you out. Yeah, so as you just saw there as well. Oh, I just missed him. Okay, come here.
Hang on.
Oh, fuck it, I messed that up.
There's a skeleton key. This can unlock something back home.
When I inevitably die. Okay, so that door had a little health thing.
That's what you get. No use.
That was very cool.
Darkness.
That felt so good. Okay. So
Just what I need.
So the gold is the stuff that gets returned on death.
Farthest I've come.
The purple, I guess, like soul gems or whatever,
What
they
now?
are what they are.
Heads up.
That was like a Bacchus style character. He's not easily stunned, I'll say that much. Unsealed.
Let's try it.
Oh.
That is private property.
Damn it!
I weren't ready for that.
What did you expect?
I weren't ready for that at all. Like, immediately, first thing I saw, yellow health bars, and I was like, yeah, okay, so I'm fucked.
Got just a little greedy, I suppose.
Oh, it says here one of the wretched thugs caught you. Too bad. They're slow, but they hit pretty hard, I guess. Have you tried moving out of the way?
Oh, of course I haven't.
I haven't,
Dingbat.
no.
Back already.
Achilles.
Keep at it, lad. I've known great men throughout my life, and I can always tell when someone's better than their circumstances. Fight like I'd fight out there.
I'll give them hell as you once did, Achilles. Though doubtless many of the shades who stand against me first arrived in Tartarus because of you.
What's up?
How you holding up, boy? Eating well lately? All three mouths full and happy?
Each terrifying maw of the infernal watchdog Cerberus responds affirmatively, one after the next, as if to reassure the ever-doubting prince.
I see you've decided to come home.
More pain and suffering for sure. After all, you taught me to appreciate the finer things.
You keep telling yourself that, boy. But mark you my words, sooner or later this life that you have chosen for yourself shall teach you I was right.
Good talk. Good talk.
What once was a small lounging area within the House of Hades now is sealed off, in utter shambles since the multi-headed Cerberus tore the space apart, warning the missing prince.
Cerberus destroyed the lounge again.
I love Zagreus right now.
Darkness guide you, child. You have outgrown this house. Of that.
I won't forget you, Nyx, I swear it.
I'm kind of like smacking him into the walls. I'm definitely going to be unlocking that at some point.
Excellent. I should go. Open up.
The heart-seeking
The
bow.
heart seeker. Let's deal some death. Psst, over here. What the?
Nice place you got here, boyo. But enough with the small talk already. I'm here to do a job. So let me have it. Give me everything you got.
I don't remember having you on payroll, mate. Who's your supervisor?
Mate?
Oh, I'm not about to wrap my sources, pal. Just try and beat it out of me.
If you insist.
Hey, not bad. That's the stuff.
Oh, the volley's cool.
That kind of hurt. Wow, good one.
Whoops.
Bet I got you pretty good.
You didn't do anything. You literally didn't do anything. It's really weird the way that the character models are like full cel-shaded 3D and then they're hand-drawn backgrounds. Like the last time I can think of something anywhere similar, I can't really. I mean, Wind Waker was full cel-shaded as well. So what can we get so far anyway? Like, so we've got a bow, we've got the sword obviously that we use. 4 skeleton keys unlocks that halberd or spear, and then a 3 for a giant shield. Let's give the bow a go, the Heart Seeker.
That a Daedalus hammer. Should get this bow back into tip-top shape. How do you do? Nice meeting you.
That was quite powerful. You really got to practice that power shot though. Yeah. Got a skeleton key just for going through that door. Yes, please.
Witches. Come, wretches.
Oh. Your projectile can not deflect, but stop their projectiles, which is good to know.
I can use this to unlock a weapon.
Just smack it open like that. Just crack the volley out. I have to say, I love the aesthetic of this game. But to be honest with you, every time that I've played
Did I help you?
a Supergiant game, I've always loved it.
Good riddance.
Was that just a load of gold? Oh, it was a load of gold as well.
What I wouldn't give for, say, a healing flask of some sort.
We can just continue to get these.
Stand aside. Just getting warmed up.
Oh, mate. It's these guys that have been on nothing.
You should have listened.
I love how like all these chambers, like you've got like almost like an audience watching you. It's a little bit, a little bit scary, but. Oh mate, what are you? My shit just went down. I like the bow. It's a lot better than, say, for example, like the bows in other roguelikes. I don't know, like if you give me a bow and arrow on
Back again.
Dead Cells, for example, I'm not a fan of it, but I love the disdain in his voice. He's like, back again.
Oh, hi. I'd ask you how it went, but since you're here again, I guess I know.
Cheers.
Oh, it's only you.
Father, what happened to the lounge? The only place where you want to have a little fun around here and you seal it shut.
Oh, I had little choice about that boy. You see, after you fled the first time, Cerberus, why, he was very much upset. Utterly tore the place to shreds. It's now under repair. All thanks to you.
Never
You're
mind.
really blaming me for not minding the dog while I was out and while you all were here.
I lay the blame entirely upon you, yes. Who else? It's fortunate that Cerberus has calmed himself since then. Come to his senses, I should say. May you yet come to yours.
Take it easy, boy. I'll probably be back here in no time.
The watchdog Cerberus merely sulks upon.
Oh. Achilles, what's up,
Achilles,
dude?
is it really true that Cerberus ripped the lounge up right after I left? He must have gotten in a lot of trouble.
I only wish you could have seen it, lad. The place looked like a vineyard after a typhoon. Your Lord Father was livid, but he never gets so angry with the dog. Poor Dusa, though, she's picking the place up.
Oh no. I wonder what became of Dusa. She's always worried Father's going to fire her even without something like this.
So Dusa, am I to believe that means Medusa?
Darkness guide you, child.
I'd assume so anyway.
How am I looking?
Can't get anything here so far. Don't think I can get anything with my 2 keys either.
You're pretty quick, you know, boyo. Just be sure to use that fancy dash of yours and keep them guessing. Don't let them catch you standing still.
Dash like mad instead of standing still. That's not the worst advice, I guess.
Cheers for that, bud. I'm going to get my sword back.
Maybe this one.
You're using that thing now, huh? Nice one.
No turning back.
Well, there is plenty of turning back. I mean, we're going to die and go back again.
Crashing waves.
What have we got this time?
I'm sure
Poseidon?
that's Uncle number 2. It's got to be. There.
Ahoy there, little Hades. You recognize your uncle, do you not? We've a lot of catching up to do, but first things first. You get yourself out of that dour underworld. As for me, I'll see if I can stir things up a bit to cover your advance.
Looks like I caught a big one.
Yeah.
The power of the seas should be of help.
Like that combo, like that you can do. Obviously, I wasn't able to really do it that much with the bow, but for here, like using that sword, you smacked him into the wall, use the Nova Slam, and then it caused like the walls to vibrate and crumble on them. You can put some serious hurt on fools. Like so.
exit has its own reward.
Oh, some low poly textures on these rocks. Wish Mr. Cheeky Turret here didn't fucking go for me though. That wasn't very nice. Right, I can get some more coins, which I can use to buy upgrades while continuing this run. But let's be honest, I'm not that great at this game yet, so I may as well go for the Daedalus and upgrade my attacks even further.
Come and get it.
That's annoying. At least the Nova Smash, I know can... There we go, into the wall, combo.
Satisfied.
We're good. We're good. Empowering Nova, your special makes sure attack crew. Ooh. So that can make my normal attacks crit. That can make me teleport to my enemy a short distance and blow them all away. I like the sound of that. Oh, baby, that's cool. Just do it like that. Boom. Then dash away. Boom, dash away. We like that. We like that a lot. Right, health 43 out of 50. What have we got in this room?
That was for last time.
Smash through these just to see if I get anything. Alright, next room I get a health poultice for killing everybody.
You can't
and
stop me.
Trust there to be elite.
I'm fading.
What's the armor mean? That's what the armor means. Try to stagger him. That's sad. It's slowly opening, well, just like every other.
Well,
just like every other roguelike, it's slowly opening
Shades
its
of the
way up
dead
to me.
mill constantly within the house.
I listen.
According to my list here, White, you must have just got clobbered all the way back home by one of those wretched thugs again.
Indeed. You really ripped the lounge to pieces, boy? I hope you didn't get yourself in too much trouble.
The guilt-racked monster Cerberus admits to committing the crime, expressing some remorse for having implicated the incendiary prince.
Cheer up.
He's back already, Cerberus. Just as I indicated.
I'm standing right here, Father.
I'm sorry he disturbed your rest again, Cerberus. You've done a good job. The realm is well defended still to the high standard that you set.
You'll get the hang of it out there, lad. For all our sparring practice, there's no teacher like the real thing. Now then, I have something for you.
Ooh, what you got?
Giving me your codex? I can't accept something like this.
Please, I insist. I want your love of history to grow, not just your love of warfare. Besides, maybe you can finish out the rest of it.
I see no reason to regale you with stories of my past. Suffice it is that I fought as bravely as I could alongside many of the finest men the world has ever known. The others of note, the Olympian gods, the Catonic gods, and there we go, Zagreus. Took one look at him and I think any questions of his parentage are soon resolved. He never seemed to like it much there, growing up within Lord Hades' well-appointed house. One day I took him as a disciple under the Lord of Hades. The master worried that his heir lacked any firm direction in his life. And indeed, Zagreus took well to do the martial ways, and I am proud to say now that he was my student. What's quite cool about that codex is that it's like, oh yeah, you'll learn more by talking to them X amount of times, which means... Oh, well.
Where Nyx went.
Actually, yeah, where did Nyx go?
Let's see.
Each rank makes you heal up to 20 one time instead of taking lethal damage.
The mirror's grown in power. I can't. My power grows.
Cool.
Hey, pal, watch where you throw those bloodstone things of yours. You drop them, you go pick them up, you understand? But if somebody gives you grief, you...
I'll just aim generally for the midsection, since the eyes are a lot harder to hit in my experience.
Skelly. The animated skeleton and I, we seldom get along. He is too talkative for me and spouts such simple condensations to all those in earshot, seemingly as though he were an expert in the ways of war. He's a training dummy. He's going to get destroyed all the fucking time.
The courtyard of the House of Hades is kept neat and orderly, in contrast to the terrifying sprawl that lies beyond.
Nice.
It's not that orderly, really.
Just ever in defiance of his father. Unruly children are the worst. Right, let's do one more run.
Let's go.
Before I do a little bit more offline or...
A centaur heart. That'll keep me going for a bit.
Oh. Oh, we don't... We like that. We like that a lot. Can I use the D-pad? Oh, I can use the D-pad. I like D-pads in video games.
Don't mess with me right now. Welcome.
Fuck that up.
I warned you.
Alright, mate. Calm down. Perilous foes. Infernal arms. Oh, okay. Centaur heart. Seems like another damage dealing item.
Wretches.
Love a double kill.
This one was bound to show up, I guess. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Who's that? Ares?
You've got quite the fighting spirit in you there, I have to say. Most intriguing, and yet no surprise for someone born in hell itself. You come on out of there and tell me all about it. I'm a fellow student of death, you see.
No, you're a student of war. Like you're not even a student anymore. You're the god of war. You make people go to their death. That's cool. I'm gonna go for the Curse of
With
Agony.
your power, Lord Ares, maybe I'll get out of here yet.
Although my heart has long since stopped, it yet holds love in it for all the gods, save one, the one who made and ruined me as well. I have no kind words to impart to him, except perhaps in the form of this concession. War, much like the heavens and the sea, can be considered as a force of nature. So, Ares, he's not a massive fan of. We can go left for a skeleton key or right for whatever that tonic is. And I'm feeling adventurous. Mate, that's not just a little bit of damage either.
Right on cue. An ambrosia bottle.
So what's an ambrosia bottle? Does the codex give me that? Okay. The food of the gods is the underworld's #1 delicacy, and truly perhaps one of the only sources of genuine lightness here within this realm. That really doesn't give me much to go on. Gold or archery? Gold or archery? Gold or archery? 43 coins. Fuck it. Archery. Let's see what goes through the green door.
Pests.
That was sneaky. Oh, mate. A divine arrow.
The archer I know of. Well,
Artemis?
really. Anyway, in the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
I heard about you. Look, I'm not like all the others on Olympus. The power of the hunt helps keep me company, so maybe it'll help you too.
Do you think that the reason Artemis is hooded like this is because they haven't finished the key art for her there? Because it's exactly the same drawing as Nick's earlier, so I can only assume that both of their key arts haven't been done yet, which is fine. It's not an issue whatsoever. It's just a weird thing to pick up on.
They sure could use some company now that she mentions it. The power of the hunt sounds handy too.
The goddess of the hunt has always held my highest admiration, and like so many other brethren on Olympus, she seems unconcerned with being praised at every turn by mortals, and instead she dutifully holds her station as a master of their natural world. Okay. Not there, but, you know, whatever. Oh.
Good. Find my birthright.
That's a shot. That'll do. Darkness, I guess, so that's just the currency used to persistently
What's for
level up.
sale?
Tinge of Erebus. Yarn of Ariadne. Okay. Well,
Coin goes in, that comes out.
it was almost too perfect that it's basically like, give me the rest of your gold. So, there's a little skull icon there, which I can only mean there's a boss.
Uh-oh.
Oh! New characters I haven't faced yet, and yeah, mate, they are fucking strong. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's fine, though.
Stupid skeleton twins.
Whoa, you just got killed by one of those bloodless inferno bomber skeleton type guys. Nice. I always wondered what would happen if you just kind of stood around while all their bombs went off.
I hate you, Hypnos.
Okay.
It is said that sleep is the cousin of death. That turns out to be not quite correct, insofar as the two in fact are brothers, born to Nyx herself. The former of the two, we call him Hypnos, while he whiles away half sleeping, watching over the pool of sticks at the foyer of the house, taking stock of those arriving in the master's domain or returning to it, which was me a second ago.
Tremors and darkness, but this place is falling apart. Nobody works an honest day down here.
Father, everybody's dead. Give them a break.
What would you even know of honest work? At least the wretched dead yet honor me as lord. I cannot say the same for you.
I'm not giving my dad the fucking ambrosia.
How's everything been going lately, boy? What's the good word?
The Underworld Prince's casual inquiry serves but to frustrate the Infernal Hound, as none of his three heads possess the gift and curse of speech.
I'm sorry, boy. Cerberus, the fearsome multi-headed hound of hell, is really not so bad as he deserves reputation otherwise would lead you believe. That's good.
Happen to know whom I should thank for the new weapons just outside my chambers, Achilles?
I'm sure I wouldn't, lad. Though if I happen to run into them, I'll let them know.
Though your journeys take you elsewhere, still it pleases me to see you, child.
Likewise, Nyx.
Mother Night, we like to call her, though rare is the occasion when she dotes on us. She has her many, many children to look after, many of whom reside now in the locals, well beyond my reckoning, and perhaps even beyond hers. Good night, Mother. Let's give Achilles our first ambrosia rice. I think it's just crashed the game. I hope this game saves automatically, because if it doesn't... Oh.
Hey, Achilles. Look, this...
That was weird.
Really isn't much, but... Here.
This really is for me? You beat me to it then, as I had meant to give you this when next we spoke. Please, take it.
Thanks so much, sir.
Keepsake, the Myrmidon Bracer. I see no reason to forgo. Oh yeah, that's fine. Yeah. we're definitely getting different art for Artemis and Nyx. It's only a matter of time.
Hey, the lounge is open.
Oh, nice. Why is she infatuated with me?
Oh, the prince himself.
Oh,
You
Medusa.
want
It
to
is
talk to
Medusa.
me?
I thought so.
Me? Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
I just wanted to say the lounge looks wonderful, as good as new. Better. I hope it's not been too much trouble patching up.
I have to clean the rafters.
Thanks for all your hard work.
A splendid house such as the Master's Zone requires a great deal of cleaning, and the little Gorgon seems forever doomed when I'm not pressing fucking buttons. The little Gorgon seems forever doomed to do it all herself. Okay.
If I sit down, I won't want to get back up.
That's the point. Don't give me the option to sit down then.
Hey, room. Done.
Cool. Check for display case.
Got something new to try.
Take 20% less damage from the front, but 20% more from the back. Hell yeah.
Okay.
That's cool. I appreciate that. That's a nice little way to... Hey, plus 10%.
Let's go with this one. Stygius, blade
Yeah, that
of the
one's pretty
underworld.
nice.
I need your strength.
You know something, boyo? I think you could do a real number on one of these columns, holding up this place and bring the whole thing down in just a few swipes. Boom, boom, boom. And hate to be standing near one of them if you did.
Wreck my father's finely crafted architecture every chance I get. That I can do for sure.
Okay, so the keepsake
Which to
box is
choose?
basically persistent upgrades that you can keep through playthroughs. You have obviously a selection of weapons to unlock, which in a way does it slightly better than what Dead Cells did, because Dead Cells you kind of, once you unlock the random melee and ranged one at will, you were very much stuck into the luck of the draw. Whereas at least with this one, once I get enough skeleton keys, I can unlock this whole array of, you know, weaponry and go, which way do I want to go, which one suits my playstyle best, and then you obviously combine that with the mirror and doing that, and it gives you incentives to do so. For example, if I take that off a second ago, at the bottom of the screen here, you notice where next to where it says equip, 10% more darkness. So I assume that means it kind of incentivizes you to go towards different playstyles each time you do it, as the way of not stagnating the game, which is really cool. I dig this game a lot already, and I've only been playing it for just literally on the hour mark now. But I feel like that will do it for now, because I'm going to put this up on YouTube. Haha. Okay, yeah, that's going to do it. This was Hades by Supergiant Games. Fantastic studio, and this looks like it's going to be another giant hit as well. So keep tabs on this bad boy. It's currently $17.99 UK price on the Epic Games Store, and I think it's definitely worth checking out. Anyway, that's it for me. Peace.